So I'm here with Mandy and Lauren at week 2 of the Dorset Mindfulness Centre Mindfulness-based stress reduction course, I guess it is, for a long title. And we'd just like to offer you some words of encouragement for this week to come. This week was, we just finished a theme, it was dealing with barriers. So I'm just wondering, how was it for you guys when you were doing the course? What would you say was the most challenging thing at this particular time, and how did you move through it, basically?
Well, I went back and looked at my notes from October 2013, and I was quite surprised to see that I was actually not looking forward to doing the practice. I was worried that I might find it boring, or that I might just not enjoy it. And as I said, I was quite surprised to see that, because I do enjoy my practice now, but I certainly struggled with it in the first few weeks, and I think I would just say keep with it, keep with the practice. Yeah.
So you mean that now that you've been doing mindfulness for a while, it's actually an enjoyment, you look forward to it?
I do look forward to it now, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Some days I find it that I may struggle slightly with it, but certainly nothing like in the first 2 weeks when I said I really wasn't looking forward to it. I enjoy it as a pleasure now.
Yes. So I guess one could say that it does get better. If you stick with it, actually there comes a time when all of this resistance, all of these barriers will fade to some degree, and you will actually enjoy it.
Yes, I must look through my notes and see which week I seem to have a breakthrough. I'll do that. I'll look through my notes. But yes, do stick with it, because it gets better, it gets easier, and you'll come to enjoy it as much as we do.
Fantastic. And what about you, Lauren? What was the kind of most challenging thing for you? You were talking about restlessness and things like that as we were talking before filming.
Yeah. So from memory, I had this in the first few weeks. Even beyond that, actually, for a while. But this experience of not being able to sit still, not feeling comfortable at all. I was really uncomfortable. Really, just. It was like a resistance, I think, to sitting, and I really struggled with that for a while, and I tried lots of different things. I tried kind of just sitting with it, but it became really uncomfortable. It was quite hard to sort of push through it, and sometimes I just gave myself permission to stop and just acknowledge that. Okay, I've only done 10 minutes, but I've done 10 minutes. That's good. It was hard, and just allowed myself to just stop if I wanted to. But I did get through it, and now I don't really experience that anymore. So it just took me a while to sort of get past that, really.
Yes. So you say that if you have certain days which are really difficult, don't push yourself too hard. Rather just say, okay, let's see if I can even maybe self-soothe or actually distract myself in a healthy way. Maybe, go for a walk or take a bath, rather than, sit with a kind of resistance or intensity of certain emotions. So kind of not force yourself too hard, but keep at it nonetheless. Try and see if you can.
Yeah. I always tried, and I guess that over time I just was able to sit for longer and longer. But and I don't get me wrong, I didn't always willingly give myself permission to stop. I did beat myself up about it quite a lot, but I guess I got to that point where I just did accept that. It's hard, and I don't have to sit here and force myself, because I think that's part of the problem, is sitting there and forcing myself to do it, because that just makes it, really difficult.
Yes. So in other words, keep at it, but be flexible with yourself.
Yeah.
Be flexible, and maybe even be kind to yourself. Because sometimes, it might be, okay, we have an intention, right, we say we're going to do the 10-minute practice, and then we do it and we find it too hard, and maybe we can do something else. Maybe we can, go for a walk or take a bath, do something that nourishes us in a different way. And that would still count as a mindfulness practice in some way. So thank you. Any last words from Andy in terms of any kind of last words of encouragement, aside from what you've said already?
I think that keep up the practice, and you will come to enjoy it as much as we do.
Fantastic. So thank you guys. So once again, just to summarize, keep up the practice, be kind to yourself, and it does get better, and with time you will really begin to enjoy it. Thank you very much, and see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.